Hi, I'd like to welcome you to another TradeGuider tutorial. Well, I've been given a question to how to look for opportunities in a particular sector. And this example tutorial I'm going to show you today is going to be looking in Plantation. Now, you all know that the food prices at the January in 2011 been going up and up and up due to inflation costs. So Malaysia, being a palm oil producer, has many opportunities on the plantation stock. Now, rather than focusing on the entire KLSC, which is more than about 1,500 stock, we just want to focus on a particular plantation stocks in here. So the plantation stocks, we're going to focus on the plantation sector of the main board as well as the, if they still have the second board, we call it ACE. So what we're going to do now is to use TradeGuider. They have an indicator scanner. Now, the more example of the indicator scanner and how to use it, you can always refer it back from the manual, okay, from the manual that the book that you have. If you want to get a copy of the manual, you can always go to tradeguider.com.my. On the top side, that's actually a manual that you can download it. Now, what I'm going to show you now is actually going to use the scanner. Now, what we have here is to look at the scanner. Okay, we have top view scanner, then we switch on to indicator scanner. For the time being, I'm just going to cover indicator scanner. There is also another scanner which is called stock scanner, but I won't touch on this, but we'll be focusing on indicator scanner. Now we look on the indicator scanner and we want to create a new scan profile. Okay, we create new scan profile, we click next. Okay, now what we want to do now is to choose the default that they have in TradeGuider version 4 here. We use the standard default, which is the VSA indicator, and the price trend indicator, which is blue. And how far back do you want to collect the data? Well, we just want to look at 20 bars in here. Okay, just use the default. We click on next. Okay, click next. Now, we can't use the word chart here because our stock, or more like our data that we're using, are actually meta stock format. Okay, so what we want to do, we add complete folder. Now, if you have subscribed to the data services that's provided and recommended by us, which is Telequotes, you will notice in the C drive /MS, in my case, I have more than just the Malaysian data. I also have Australia, Forex, and KLSC. You will notice, I also have the KLSC2 now and KLSC3. Now, you just want to focus on KLSC2. Now, click on KLSC2. You will notice KLSC2 is actually sorted by sector. Okay, it is sorted by sector. You'll see that we have construction, consumer, finance and hotel, and industrial products, and a few more. So what we want to do now is to look at plantation, and that's the one we're looking at. So we click on the main plantation, enter. Okay, try one more time. Okay, plantation. Okay, click enter. There you go. Now we see number of charts in the list is 40. Let's add on another file. Okay, if we can find the if we do have a second board plantation. Yes, we do have a second board plantation. Click add. Now we notice that the number now has grown to about 43 in the list in here. So we have this whole list, and what we want to do is to tell TradeGuider, the intelligence scanner that they have, is to scan for VSA signal. Okay, we are looking for VSA signal in the plantation sector wide across the 43 stock list that we have here. So we click next and we put in the name, what we'll call plantation scan VSA, and the date we'll put about 27 January 2011. Okay, now we click done. Now what it does, now we can look at it, the TradeGuider is actually scanning each and every one of the number of scan 43, the number of scan successful is 4. Now you might take a look that this actually won't take more than 5 minutes. Okay, as you can see, it's going through one by one. We're already up at the 7 scan stock here, and what I want you to do is to pay attention to the chart that appeared, that appeared on the top left hand side. If you see any sign of strength or any of those which has accumulation stage, that's the stock we want to be looking at. Okay, we're just gonna let it run a bit more, and we're gonna come back to the stock when we complete. I'm gonna pause here now. Okay,